Long ago, when the world was still young and the animals spoke in voices the wind carried to the spirits, there came a drought so fierce that even the crocodiles wept tears into the dust. The rivers shrank into cracked memories, and the great baobab trees that once whispered secrets to the sky now stood mute and leafless, their roots clawing at the dry earth for a drop of mercy. In this land of thirst and cracked earth lived a leopard named Ndafu, sleek as the midnight shadows, spotted like the dreams of hunters, and cunning as the trickster spirits themselves. Ndafu was feared and respected by the other animals, for he did not only hunt with claws and fangs but also with words and deceit. One dawn, as the sun bled into the sky with no promise of rain, the animals gathered beneath the ancient baobab, the last meeting place before desperation would scatter them forever. Elephants with hollow eyes, gazelles with ribs like the fingers of death, and tiny mice with cracked lips sat together. At the center stood old Mother Tortoise, who had seen more seasons than any living beast. "It is time," she rasped, her shell worn smooth by the years. "We must ask the rain spirits for their mercy." But Ndafu's eyes glittered like hot coals. "Why beg?" he purred, weaving between the animals. "We are strong, clever. We can find the rain ourselves." "And how will you do that, Leopard?" grunted Kobe, the old buffalo, who still believed in straight paths and honest fights. Ndafu lifted his head, his whiskers twitching with secrets. "Leave it to me. Tonight, while you all sleep and dream of empty rivers, I will climb the hills to the cave of mist, where the rain spirits dwell. I will speak for us all." The animals murmured among themselves. Some, like the hyenas, snickered at the thought of trusting the leopard. But the drought had scraped away hope, and a promise, even from a liar, was better than none. That night, under a sky that looked like cracked glass, Ndafu padded away from the camp. But instead of climbing toward the cave of mist, he slipped through the dry grass toward a hidden ravine where the rain spirits were set to rest, bound by ancient magic in a pool of mist. As he slunk closer, the moonlight revealed the pool, a silver mirror in the thirsty earth. Mist rose and danced above it, shaping into faint figures, women with flowing hair, men with cloud eyes, children giggling like distant thunder. Ndafu crouched low, eyes gleaming. "Spirits," he hissed sweetly, "I come not as a beggar but as a king." The spirits turned their soft faces to him. "Why does the king of claws speak to us?" they whispered. "To offer you freedom," Ndafu lied, licking his dry lips. "Come with me. Hide within my spots. I will carry you to a secret cave where the sun cannot find you, where your waters will not be wasted by the foolish cries of these animals." The rain spirits were curious. Long had they been trapped in the pool by an ancient bargain, only kindness could free them. But the leopard's words, honeyed with deceit, tasted like truth in the dry night. "If we come," said the tallest spirit, her voice like falling water, "where will you take us?" Ndafu bared his teeth in a smile that did not reach his eyes. "To safety. To power. You will be mine, and in return, I will keep you safe from the thirst of this land." So the rain spirits, weary of giving themselves to the ungrateful earth, agreed. They rose like mist, swirling into Ndafu's fur. The leopard shivered as cool wetness seeped into his skin, his spots glowing faintly blue. When the last spirit had hidden in his pelt, Ndafu leapt away from the pool. By dawn, he stood atop a high hill, staring down at the parched plains below. "Now," he growled to the rising sun, "the rain belongs to me." Far below, the animals stirred awake, wondering when the rain would come. They did not know it had already been stolen.